Once upon a time, in a forest far away, there lived a hunter by the name of Gurudu. He was a man of cruel and wild nature, never hesitating to take the life of man nor beast. If the need arose, he would not think twice about stealing or looting from anyone. In short, he was unable to discern between good and evil deeds. Thus, it was no surprise that he knew nothing of the meaning of the sacred Shiva Ratri fast. He lived only for his family and was willing to do anything for them. One day, on the occasion of Shiva Ratri, Gurudru's parents spoke to him, "Oh son, it is already late in the day, and we have nothing to eat. Your wife and children must be feeling hungry as well. Since there is nothing left in the house, please go into the forest and bring back some food for us." As dutifully requested by his parents, Gurudru ventured into the dense forest to hunt. However, as evening approached, he had yet to find any prey. What a misfortune it was! Gurudru continued to wander through the forest, but alas, luck was not on his side. Eventually, he stumbled upon a running stream, and on its bank stood a majestic wilva tree. Without hesitation, he climbed up the tree, carrying his trusty bow and arrow, as well as a pot of water. As the sun began to set, a graceful doe appeared at the stream's edge, seeking to quench her thirst. Spotting his prey, Gurudru notched an arrow and prepared to take his shot. But as he drew back his bow, the tree's branches rustled, causing a few leaves to flutter down onto a nearby Shivalinga. Simultaneously, the pot of water was jolted, spilling some of its contents onto the sacred object. Unbeknownst to him, Gurudru had inadvertently performed a ritual of worship to Lord Shiva. Suddenly, the doe spoke to Gurudru, "Kind hunter, please let me go home now. I promise to return soon." Though initially skeptical, Gurudru was somehow convinced that the doe spoke the truth. The hunter, Gurudru, allowed the first doe to leave, promising to wait for her return. Soon enough, a second doe arrived at the stream, and once again, Gurudru readied his bow and arrow, intent on taking down his prey. However, as before, the rustling of leaves and the jostling of his water pot caused some wilva leaves and droplets of water to fall upon the Shivalinga, accidentally performing another act of worship. The panicked doe quickly spotted Gurudru perched atop the tree and realized his intentions. Trembling, she pleaded with the hunter, "Please don't shoot me. Wait, I beg of you. Let me go say goodbye to my husband and children, and then I will return promptly. You may kill me then, and I am prepared to accept my fate." Gurudru was taken aback by the doe's words, as he had never before encountered such selflessness in any creature. He decided to grant her request and waited patiently for her return. As it turned out, the second doe was none other than the sister of the first doe, both married to the same deer. Gurudru found himself in a dilemma. He pondered, "This doe is saying the same thing the first one did. Perhaps they are deceiving me, trying to save themselves. But then again, it is entirely possible that they intend to keep their promise. After all, they must love their family as much as I love mine. I think I should trust them." With this thought, Gurudru ultimately allowed the second doe to depart, but he remained vigilant, keeping his bow at the ready. He waited patiently for the doe's return, unsure of what the outcome would be. Gurudru waited patiently for the return of the two does, uncertain of what would happen next. To his surprise, he soon saw them approaching, accompanied by their husband and children. The deer approached the hunter and spoke, "Oh hunter, I am here. You may kill me. I am ready to die in fulfillment of the promise given to you by my wives." Before Gurudru could react, the does added, "We are both willing to be sacrificed. You may satisfy the hunger of your family by killing us. We have come here to keep our word." But then, to Gurudru's astonishment, the children of the deer spoke up. "No, please do not kill our parents," they cried. "If anyone must die, let it be us. We are willing to lay down our lives so that our parents may live. We cannot bear the thought of living without them." Gurudru was moved by the children's words and realized the depth of their love for their parents. He could not bring himself to take the lives of such selfless creatures. The hunter was deeply touched by the words of the deer, the Das, and their children. They had honored their promise, despite the risk to their own lives. Gurudu was surprised by their behavior, and his heart was moved. As he descended from the tree, a few vilva leaves and droplets of water from his pot fell upon the Shivalinga for the third time. Overwhelmed with compassion, Gurudu made the decision to spare their lives. As he made this decision, an incredible thing happened. Lord Shiva himself appeared before Gurudu, granting him all of his desires. From that moment on, the phallic image that had been established there came to be known as Vyadheshwara Mahadev, a source of pleasure and salvation for all those who came to worship there.